How do I start my day? Easy. It depends really on my schedule because it's floating. Some days I start my day in the morning. Sometimes it's during the day. Sometimes it's during the evening, and it really depends. But what I would like to do is to follow my habits that I developed for the healthy lifestyle, and that helps me to stay energized, motivated, and follow my goals, right? I'll share it with you. So, who am I? I'm William. I have multiple channels across the YouTube, and some of them are faceless, some of them are for YouTube Shorts only, and here on this channel I share my experience and knowledge. So what do I do first thing first when I wake up? Usually after I visiting a bathroom, I go to the kitchen and prepare a breakfast, which is very important thing to do. Would you agree with me on that point? Normally it could be rice and all kind of meat. It could be scrambled eggs with a toast and butter. It could be simply pot stickers or dumplings, right? If someone knows what is that. Well, I'm not drinking anything like a juice, not really, but my point is that my habits allow me to stay energized through the day, which is very important for me because I have a lot of things to do, and I feel like the earlier I wake up, the better, because I can do more. So it's really important for me to start the day with a good breakfast. That all makes sense, I hope. Next, I do some homework, which is like YouTube editing videos. It's planning for the day. I use a calendar a lot to stick to the plan. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't work well, but that's okay. I'm working on this all the time, and my skills to stick to the plan really improving all the time. And what else? After that, I would do something like shopping or do haircut or maybe something with my car. Anything that involves to travel out of the house. It's a good idea to do at that time. And then I simply go to the job. After the job, I just going home. I maybe eat something. Sometimes I don't eat anything because I'm very exhausted and I'm going to sleep straightforward. And then I just repeat everything. I don't really like to drink coffee, but sometimes, very rarely on occasion, I'm using it to boost my energy, but I wouldn't recommend to do that all the time for obvious reasons, right? It's so addictive. I do like to eat some snacks, and sometimes it's a chocolate, sometimes it's I don't know, what do you call it, savory, something baked in a shop and tasty. And I usually take snacks between the intakes of the major food, or before or after the major intake, and that helps me to process the food more easily. At the old times, I remember I was doing a vegetarian diet, and it did go well. Unfortunately, I couldn't stick for a long time. I was planning to come back to that kind of experience, and maybe I will do that. Some days after I did all kind of routine in the morning, I would go and visit a gym, and where I do some exercises with weights. And it's very important for me because I'm not really masculine. From beginning of my life, I was very thin, and I don't think I'm gonna make like a huge process in that direction. But that's okay. My main point is to stay in a good shape, right? Because I do a lot of movements on my job. I do active lifestyle, and gym helps me to handle my body better, right? Handle my energy levels better, my motivation, and so on and so on. Also, it's a good place to visit because it's a lot of people around. My gym have what do you call it? Pool. Pool is just a lot of water in a tube, right? And sometimes people swimming there, and I was always thinking maybe I could do this too, so maybe I'm gonna try it sometime soon, maybe not. Anyway, I also have things about a new car, and maybe I'm going to visit couple of car dealers, which I did last week and this week, and I'm planning to do this more, and maybe I'm gonna be able to find a good car. And I'm really a tall person, so I need a car that fit big people, right? But I don't like that I don't like the idea that big people need a big car. I would like to buy a small car but spacious inside, if it makes sense. Right now there are plenty of choices. I get my eyes on the Hyundai Sonata, and it's really spacious inside. There is a Kia Soul, which is kind of a huge inside but small outside, if it makes sense. And I think of it sometime now, and maybe it's a good idea to buy a certified pre-owned car. That's what I think, and maybe I'm gonna do that, but we'll see. Other than that, I have a lot of activities on the job, physical activity, and sometimes a lot of mental activity. Sometimes I use my breaks to... Oh my god, my arm's so tired. All right, I feel like I need a what do you call this stick? Selfie stick? Right, I have one. So what was it? Oh yeah, I do a lot of physical activity on the job, so I don't need to visit a gym often, and it happens normally once or twice in a week. Once in a week or once in 2 weeks, even so, right? That's pretty much everything about my morning routines and what do I think about it. Other than that, it's a good weather here in California. It's rarely I see rain outside. I guess it's season of rains started. So let's see how it goes. Last season of rains was very long, and it kind of was difficult to work outside. Let's see what happens this time. In any case, it's December right now, middle of December, and it's soon gonna be holidays, maybe some presents. I'm looking forward for it, and let's see what's happened next. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.